You could be anywhere in the world prepping for your fantasy football draft, but you're here with me. You know that moment when all the big names are taken off the board and there's still a lot of solid options available, but you didn't do your homework? Welcome to Fantasy Football Breakdown with Sherrod Martin. We got our certified ballers. These are the guys we can count on week in and week out to bring it. The sleepers, ready for a breakout year or a comeback season. If you hear me say stash them, if you got room on the bench early, grab them. Keep them on your radar. Hey, gotta see if the coach see what I see. Let's go. It's time to kick off the season with your boy. Quick story of Pete Carroll personality. So I'm playing for the Carolina Panthers, and it's like my second year in the NFL, and we're playing the Seattle Seahawks. We're in Seattle. Defense balling. We feeling ourselves. Somebody make a sack, right? And I look over at Pete Carroll. Actually, was just looking towards their sideline, and Pete Carroll was the first one I seen. I flexed on him. Like, yeah, we on y'all head. We balling out here. Y'all don't even want this. Pete Carroll just looked at me and nodded. Very next play, double move. I bit on the first move, but before the dude can get behind me, I grabbed him and got the pass interference. Look, I mean, that's just his personality. Pete Carroll gonna compete. He gonna make his guys show up. And at the time to take chances, he definitely gonna take it. Head coach Pete Carroll, he a defensive coach. But even at 70 years old, he brings the energy, and that's contagious amongst the team. Offensive coordinator Shane Waldron, coming into his second season as the offensive coordinator after joining the Seahawks staff. He spent the previous 4 seasons with the Los Angeles Rams, including the last 3 as the passing game coordinator. The hardest part of Shane Waldron is going to be creating explosive plays again. Michael Bumpus mentioned. Seahawks were 7th in the league in explosive pass plays, 4th in the league with explosive run plays. I have no clue what the offense is going to look like without Russell Wilson, but it will continue to be balanced and built around the run game. Running back Rashard Penny, sleeper, had his best season last season. Played in 10 games, 119 attempts, 749 rushing yards, led the NFL in rushing yards over the final 5 games with 671 yards to go along with 6 touchdowns. 5'11", 220, 4.46 40, going into his 5th year. Just signed a 1-year deal, so it's big that he had that impact again. Running back Kenny Walker, rookie, sleeper, was considered the best runner in college football last season, but was the second running back taken off the board behind Breece Hall by ESPN Mike Clay. 5'9", 211 pounds, 4'3", 840. Walker will go down as one of the greatest football players in Michigan State history, but started his collegiate start with Wake Forest. Second game as a freshman, took a handoff from the 4-yard line, 96 yards for the longest touchdown in Wake Forest history. He won the Dwight Walker and the Walter Camp Player of the Year award in 2021. I'm just excited to see what he did in college can convert to the pros. We know how Seattle like them nice running backs, so I'm locked in. Wide receiver Tyler Lockett, sleeper. Ranked 16 amongst wide receiver in fantasy points, 73 receptions, 107 targets, 1,175 receiving yards, 8 touchdowns last season. Tyler Lockett became the 7th player in franchise history to record 1,100 or more receiving yards in a single season. He would still make plays, just not sure if the production stays the same. Can Seattle QBs extend the plays while Tyler Lockett do what he do? I think that was one of the biggest things with Russell Wilson and Tyler Lockett combination. Russell Wilson was able to extend plays to give Tyler Lockett that extra little amount of time to get loose. Wide receiver DK Metcalf, sleeper, ranked 14th amongst wide receiver in fantasy points. 5 reception, 129 targets, 967 receiving yards. But that boy had 12 touchdowns. DK set a career high with 12 touchdown reception, 3rd most in franchise history. I understand why he had to go get that bag, because at the end of the day, can he maintain the same production with a different QB? Is DK still DK? Tight end Noah Fant, sleeper. It's definitely one of the familiar targets to Drew Lock. Both got traded to the Seattle Seahawks in the same deal. 90 targets, 68 receptions, 670 yards, 4 touchdowns. Ranked 12th amongst tight end in fantasy points. 4.5 40. Look good to me. If Drew Lock at quarterback, I'm definitely taking Noah Fant at tight end. To sum it all up, how well can they run football? Regardless who playing QB, how many pass explosive plays can they have? Regardless who playing QB, can they keep them from stacking 8 in the box? To be determined.